Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 47. Muhammad. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Allah will bring to naught all the good deeds of those who are bent on denying the truth and bar others from the path of Allah. As for those who believe and do good deeds and believe in what has been revealed to Muhammad, and it is the truth from their Lord, Allah will remove their sins from them and set their condition right. That is because the ones who deny the truth follow falsehood, while those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus, Allah sets forth comparisons for mankind. When you meet those who deny the truth in battle, strike them in the neck, and once they are defeated, make them prisoners, and afterwards either set them free as an act of grace, or let them ransom themselves until the war is finally over. Thus you shall do, and if Allah had pleased, He would certainly have exacted retribution from them. But His purpose is to test some of you by means of others. As for those who are killed in Allah's cause, He will never let their deeds be in vain. He will guide them and improve their condition. He will admit them into the garden He has already made known to them. Believers, if you succor Allah, He will succor you and make your footsteps firm. But as for those who are bent on denying the truth, destruction will be their lot, and Allah will make their deeds come to nothing. It is because they are averse to what Allah has revealed that He has rendered their deeds futile. Have they not travelled the earth and seen how those before them met their end? Allah destroyed them utterly. A similar fate awaits those who deny the truth. That is because Allah is the protector of the believers, and those who deny the truth have no protector at all. Allah will admit those who believe and do good deeds to gardens through which rivers flow. Those who deny the truth may take their fill of pleasure in this world and eat as cattle do, but the fire will be their ultimate abode. How many towns we have destroyed, greater in strength than your city, which has driven you out, and there was no one to help them. Can then he who takes his stand on clear evidence from his Allah be likened to those for whom the evil that they do is made to look beautiful, and who follow their own desires? Here is a description of the garden promised to the righteous. Therein are rivers of water, which is forever pure, and rivers of milk, of which the taste never changes, and rivers of wine are delight to those who drink it, and rivers of pure honey, and in it they will have all kinds of fruit, and will receive forgiveness from their Lord. Can those who enjoy such bliss be like those who abide in the fire, and who are given boiling water to drink, so that it tears their bowels? Among them are those who listen to you, but then, when they leave your presence, say to those who have been given knowledge, "What was that he just said?" Such are those whose hearts Allah has sealed, and who follow their own base desires. But as for those who follow guidance, He adds to their guidance and shows them the way to righteousness. Are they awaiting the hour of doom to come upon them suddenly? Its signs have already come. But of what avail will their admonition be to them when it has actually come upon them? Know then that there is no God except Allah. Ask forgiveness for your wrongdoing and for the men and women who believe. Allah knows both your movements and your lodging. Those who believe ask why no chapter about fighting has been sent down. Yet, when a decisive chapter that mentions fighting is sent down, you can see the sick of heart looking at you, Prophet, as if they were under the shadow of death. Therefore, woe to them. Obedience and saying what is just would become them more when the decision is taken. It would be better for them if they acted sincerely towards Allah. Then, if you turn away, you are likely to spread corruption on the earth and sever your ties of kingship. Such are those whom Allah has rejected, making their ears deaf and their eyes blind. Will they not then ponder over this Quran, or are there locks upon their hearts? Surely those who turn their backs on this message, after guidance has been shown to them, do it because Shaitan has embellished their fancies, and Allah gives them respite. Because they say to those who abhor what Allah has revealed, "We will obey you in some matters, Allah knows their secrets." Then how will it be when the angels take their souls, beating them on their faces and their backs? Because they followed the way that made Allah wrathful and hated to adopt the way of His pleasure. So He made their actions come to nothing. Do the sick at heart imagine that Allah will not bring to light their malice? Now, had we so willed, we could have shown them clearly to you, and then you could have identified them by their marks. But surely you will know them by the tone of their speech. Allah knows all that you do. Most certainly, we will try you until we have discovered those among you who strive their hardest and those who are steadfast, and will test your record. Surely, they who are bent on denying the truth and on barring others from the path of Allah and oppose the Messenger when they have been shown guidance cannot harm Allah in any way. He will cause all their deeds to come to nothing. Believers, obey Allah and obey the Messenger. Do not let your deeds go to waste. Surely, those who reject the truth and bar others from the path of Allah, then die as deniers of the truth, will not be granted forgiveness by Allah. So do not lose heart or appeal for peace when you have gained the upper hand. Allah is with you and will never let your works go to waste. The life of this world is only a game, a pastime. But if you believe and are mindful of Allah, He will recompense you and will not ask you for your wealth. If He were to ask it, wealth of you, and continue to press you, you would be niggardly, and this would show your ill will. Behold, you are those who are called upon to spend for Allah's cause. But among you are those who are niggardly, and whoever stints does so against his own self. Indeed, Allah is self sufficient, but you stand in need of Him, and if you turn back, He will bring in your place another people who will not be like you. End of Surah Muhammad, verse 38.